Welcome, everybody. So now I think we'll just chant a little Japa, and if I feel a little inspiration, we'll read a little bit too from some devotional book. I don't have a lot of time today, but we'll do something together here. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktivinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare. You know, it was just something. I'm going to share some things as I'm chanting anyway. We can always chant. Should always chant. It's a good idea. But I just find it interesting that God, Lord Chaitanya, who people consider to be the supreme being, you know, in the hearts of everybody, the absolute truth, when he appeared in this world, what did he occupy his time doing? It was just this chanting. He came here to, one thing was to relish Bhakti and devotion on the highest level and teach it at the same time. Yet externally still, which is kind of where we're all at, is he taught by example to do that, or to get to some level of that, we have to chant. And he was chanting and chanting and chanting. And that was his teaching, was to tell people the value of chanting and teaching chanting. So if he's doing this, then it must be one of the greatest activities. And why would he teach that and not something else in this world? It shows you how important this devotional path is. I mean, people in the world have so many different goals and desires and things that are important to them. And, you know, this is like just natural. People are going to be like that. But ultimately, I think universally we're all looking for this love, this connection with love and devotion, and basically pure love. It's the greatest thing, greatest success, universally. So chanting, Lord Chaitanya taught, was a way to make this manifest, this love wake up in the heart. Okay. So anyway, we'll chant some more. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Now you know why it works. This process is Krishna. The name Krishna is the spiritual object, okay? And love is the result of meditating on a spiritual object as such as Krishna. He's a spiritual object. He's the super soul that our soul is naturally mated to. Just naturally mated to. And right now it's basically unconscious relationship for many people. Most people, actually. Sometimes our soul may be a fleeting glimpse of this love, this connection, this relation. See, but it's pretty much dormant in most of humanity. Waking up is basically is this love arising, which it arises more easily by meditating on a spiritual object. The source of that super soul is Krishna. And actually, now I was wanting to speak a little bit about this before. It might be a little confusing at first, but basically, the super soul is one manifestation of this pure consciousness, and it's very personal. Just like our soul, our consciousness is very personal. Okay? It's a personal relationship between our soul and this super soul. Okay? Now, this super soul has different manifestations. Okay? Krishna is one particular manifestation of the same unlimited divine entity. And it has Krishna has certain attributes, certain kind of characteristics and personality expressed. Spiritual personality. All spiritual, everything. Okay? And once we get a little advanced in the chanting, we can actually even begin, or even at the same time, cultivate hearing about the qualities of this divine entity, Krishna. And this can awaken devotion also. Now, if this hasn't happened, then, often with devotees and people on this path, they need a lot of help. We all, it's just, we're in this Maya, we've been in it a long time. Okay? But associating with advanced devotees who have this kind of devotion, they have devotion awakening in their heart, then this will cause our devotion to arise more easily. Matter of fact, it'll help remove so many blocks just by being close to devotees like that, chanting their association. Okay. So otherwise, this love sometimes has a little hard time to arise without need a devotee association to help us with whatever's in the way, whatever's blockages are there. Okay, so Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Starting to feel a little something happen here. And you know what? I'm just going to, usually devotees, they hide these things. And if they have experience, people don't get it, or they get jealous, or who knows, all kinds of stuff come up in our minds. This bhakti is very powerful. But I'm just going to let it ride. If something comes up, and, whoever comes, people, hopefully they're more my intimate friends, and if not, but just so you get a sense of what it's like for this bhakti to arise and see it, because that's actually preliminary to actually feeling it. I noticed in my own experience when I watch videos that I make, and sometimes some of this emotion spills over, that I feel it awaken in my heart. So I know it's really important to actually see real bhakti, real devotional feelings, not like cheating and all this stuff, but real thing, the real deal, the really spontaneous awakenings, because it'll help awaken ours. I mean, I get the experience just watching my own videos, because bhakti is bhakti. It doesn't matter if it's happening in my own person or some other devotee. It's bhakti is bhakti. It's like a fire. It ignites. It'll ignite others also. Okay? That's was the teaching of Lord Chaitanya when he started the Sankirtan movement. When he, by his own endeavors, when he took his confidential devotees aside and he said, I wanted to share my unhappiness with you all. So he takes them in a room, and then he starts to think about Krishna, his object of love. This bhakti started to arise, and tears came to his eyes, and he starts swooning and stumbling around. So he's emanating this bhakti and actually exhibiting it. And the devotees got the transmission. See, this is how one really makes the what do you call the transition from the Vaidhi Bhakti platform to the Raganuga. It's a transmission, actually. It's to make it on your own strength is very unusual, very rare. We need the association of those kinds of they call rasic devotees, and to get over this aversion somehow. See, many persons, many devotees on the spiritual path don't understand devotional feelings and mellows and misunderstand, and often they have some jealousies and stuff like this. So difficult to get through this. But if anybody wants spontaneous devotional service, this is really the path. It's not going to arise so easily. Just by doing sadhana, and you can chant and you can do sadhana, and so just associate with devotees on the Vaidhi Bhakti platform where devotion hasn't awakened, and it's very rare. I mean, Lord Chaitanya said in Chaitanya Charitamrita, also it's rare. It's not by mantra meditation or by chanting mantras or by sadhana bhakti does spontaneous devotion arise. It's by associating, this is paraphrase by the way, but it's the essence is the right point. It's by associating with devotees who are chanting the holy names with great ecstatic love. Ecstatic love means when they're chanting the name, the object of love is that name Krishna, or his form, or his pastimes, and it melts their heart. See? So in that association, then we have, favorably in that association, then we have some big chance of getting this bhakti arising in our hearts, and then we become liberated souls just from that arising. Because, there's a tendency for it to keep arising if you stay in good association. You just got to get it fired up somehow, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, 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 Hare. If you notice this, I'll think I'll make this part of the part 4 of the Gauranga Bhakti Pod Initiation series playlist. This is really good because this gives a little insight into how this kind of bhakti will awaken and is transferred. If you notice on the YouTube, there's some gurus that are they're doing these bhakti not bhakti, but shaktipat initiations. So there's like they transfer a certain energy to other persons, whether it works or not, I don't know, probably. It probably does. Depends on if the person's really like a instrument to transfer this Shakti. This Shakti is a transformation of the Bhakti potency. Doesn't mean that it's Bhakti. This devotional potency is really rare, and there are many energies in this universe, very powerful energies. But the devotion that Lord Chaitanya and his devotees have is very specific. It's a very pure potency, and it causes attachment to Lord Chaitanya. Now, a person may have this Shakti-pad experience, maybe they get the transmission. But if they're in touch with the object or the name Krishna, it doesn't mean that their devotion will arise. Probably not. Because this is the mercy of the devotees of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Chaitanya to propagate this this kind of specialized potency of devotion, a very high level of love. It's not just universal love, it's a very condensed form of universal love, condensed on the object. That's our true soulmate is God. In this specific form, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who is actually Radha and Krishna combined. Yeah. So like, and another thing is, if the person wonders, well, is Gaurahari and what he's doing, is this really right, or is it correct? Is it real? Is he just a fake? All this stuff. Well, the bottom line is, you have to see the fruits. By the fruits they shall be known. How many people are getting awakened by hearing these tapes? Okay, now we've had quite a few people already, and I've been doing it not in like a program type situation where you listen to a playlist like this, but there are people that have had bhakti and devotion awaken by hearing these videos and glorification of Lord Chaitanya. So something's working here. Okay? So now we're being a little more defining it. So if anybody wonders, they can, just hang around and see, does bhakti awaken in your heart? Is it awaken in somebody else's? Okay? So if it's real, if it's right, then this kind of devotion should begin to awaken in the hearts of others. That's how they knew that Lord Chaitanya was who he was, is they saw that he was a touchstone, and his chanting started to awaken others' devotion. So that's how they know. So devotees, it's the same thing for devotees. If they're truly a devotee and connected with Lord Chaitanya, then by their activities should awaken devotion in the hearts. At least it depends on the candidate, of course, but in certain people it should awaken. And in others they should feel a sense of being liberated and feeling good in the presence of such devotees, and gradually they make further advancement to the point where bhakti will arise in the heart. I think that's all I can do today, because we have our other program going here. Well, actually, let's take another 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Let's see. See how it goes. This chanting is really nice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari. Okay, so we'll end this now, and we'll be back. So all glories to all the great devotees of the Lord, Chaitanya, and please benedict us with devotion and remove all blocks and obstacles to our attaining love of God. Haribol. All glories to Prabhupada, Jesus, and all other Vaishnavas.